What's up guys, this is Corey. Welcome to CNA Films and Animation. Today's Netflix recommendation is the 2009 film Mike Judge's Extract. Extract stars Jason Bateman, Mila Kunis, J.K. Simmons, Ben Affleck, Kristen Wiig, and the guy who I can never quite remember his name, but he played Champ Kind in Anchorman. And this film, as I just mentioned, is directed by Mike Judge, whose previous works include Beavis and Butt-Head Do America, Office Space, and Idiocracy. So the film follows Jason Bateman. He's a extract company owner, basically. He runs a company with J.K. Simmons, and he is, he's not happy with his marriage to Kristen Wiig. He's not really happy with his job and everything, and after a injury happens to one of his employees, he hires Mila Kunis to take the place of the injured employee. And it turns out that Mila Kunis is kind of a con artist in a way. And Jason Bateman wants to have sex with her, basically. But, he doesn't want to do that because he's married to Kristen Wiig, and he doesn't want to cheat on her. So he and Ben Affleck come up with this idea that he is going to have Ben Affleck introduce him to a gigolo who is going to have sex with his wife, so that way, she'll cheat on him, and then he can cheat on her with Mila Kunis to kind of make it all even out, I guess. So how is Extract? Extract is one of those movies that is really good. It's not a perfect film. It's one that, it sells itself as a comedy, and honestly it's not fully a comedy. It's more of a dramedy, I guess. It's not necessarily drama, but the comedy isn't strong enough to really say it's funny. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys or not, but, I do really like this movie. I think it has a fantastic cast, and, it has a lot of Mike Judge's kind of style to it. Of his two other live-action movies, not counting Beavis and Butt-Head, I would say that this one's closer to Office Space. However, I'm not saying it's nearly as good as Office Space. I think it's his weakest film that he's made, but I do think it is a pretty good film nonetheless. The cast all work really well together. Jason Bateman, he is the main star of the film. He carries it throughout. And Ben Affleck, he is pretty good as a kind of drug-pushing bartender who, is friends with Jason Bateman. This film I don't think a lot of people saw. And I think that goes with a lot of Mike Judge's movies. When they first come out, no one really sees them. And, it tends to find an audience after it's been out for a while. Don't know how a lot of people view this movie. Personally, I think it's a good movie. I just don't think it's a great, I don't think it's as smart as Office Space or as memorable and, original as Office Space was. But I don't think it's as funny as Idiocracy was either. It's just kind of its own thing, and it works. If you haven't checked it out, it's on Netflix. I do recommend it if you have nothing else to see. It's not a bad film, it's actually quite enjoyable. So check it out if you ever get a chance. I'm going to give Extract a 7.3 out of 10. So tell me guys, have you seen Extract? If you have, what'd you think of it? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? What'd you think of the cast? What'd you think of the story? What'd you think of the direction? Comment below, let me know. I'd love to hear your feedback. If you guys like this review, be sure to like, favorite, subscribe. Be sure to check out our other videos. Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And as always, I'm Corey, and I'll see you guys in the next one.